With millions of children heading back to school this season, asthma and allergies are a huge concern because nearly 8 million children have asthma and 13 million have severe allergies to food and other triggers. Charlotte Collins, Senior Vice President of Policy and Programs for the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, is here to talk about a new report on asthma and how our great state of Florida measures up. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Stephanie.
So, okay, Charlotte, the new report, what really tells us about asthma and the effects that it has on our kids? What does this report say?
Well, this is the 7th year that we've done this report, and we're thankful that Mylan Specialty has supported us on this report because it allows us to look at what every state is doing and measure it against the standards that we set as being most protective of students with asthma and allergies. So for this year, we've identified and we're honoring 9 states who've made our cut, and we look at 23 indicators ranging from indoor air pollution to medication policies, and those states that achieve 18 of these measures we honor and identify as our state honor roll members. And unfortunately, Florida did not make the cut for 2014. However, it has achieved 15 of those 23 indicators, and I'm very optimistic that Florida will be able to make it in the coming years.
Okay, so what would you suggest that we do, here as a community, as the people of Florida? What can we do to just change and make the change starting with where we live?
Your community is very energized, and I will note that you did one great thing during this past year in that you enacted a law that allows schools to keep life-saving medication to address severe allergies on hand at every school. And that will help to alleviate a lot of the anxiety that parents have that they send their child off to school and making sure that their child will be safe at school and not suffer from a potentially deadly attack of anaphylaxis. One thing that you can do, and that almost all states could do, is to make sure that there are policies and, frankly, a budget in place to guarantee that every child has access to a school nurse during the school day.
All right, so I'll take it. We're not completely at the bottom of the list here in Florida then.
No, you're really emerging at that bubble. There are a number of states that are right at the line, and we expect that Florida is going to be among them. And again, you've demonstrated that you have a really effective group of activists, legislators, and parents and other advocates who can get it done down in Florida.
Well, is there anything, as parents that we should be looking out for, just doing maybe just before we send our kids off to
Make
school?
sure that if your child does have diagnosis of asthma or severe allergies or food allergies, make sure that you get to that doctor's office and get an asthma or an allergy action plan, and make sure that every teacher in the school, including the teachers that they may only see once a week, like the music teacher or the PE teacher, make sure that every teacher has a copy of that action plan, and make sure that if there is a school nurse, the school nurse is aware of your child's asthma or allergies.
Charlotte, with the research in the study, what would you say is the main focus, really just the takeaway that we should just kind of glean from all these results today from this report?
The takeaway is that states are making progress, but there's still a lot of progress to be made, especially in the area of making sure that every school has a school nurse available for every day that the child is in school.
All right, great advice. Thank you so much. How about a website that we can go to get more information on allergies?
Absolutely. You can get much more information on our website, statehonorroll.org.
Charlotte, thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie.
We're going to have more on this segment on our website. Just go to fox4morningblend.com.
And we, of course, will have one last look at your Fox forecast and then be right back. Stay with us.